Okay, so we're at Lookout Mountain, and this is the northernmost peak in the Phoenix Mountain Ranges, and it was formed in the Proterozoic era about 1700 million years ago.
The top of this mountain is made out of basalt, and since basalt is resistant to weathering, when this used to be covered with ocean and then transformed into continental, the mountain eroded and weathered around the basalt since it was. From Lookout Mountain, you can see many other mountain ranges in Phoenix.
Okay, so here, closer to when this mountain was formed, a lot of submarine volcanic activity was happening around all the mountains in the Phoenix area. Okay, so this is a really good example of superposition because at the bottom here the rocks are older and at the top they're younger. Okay, so the two main rocks of this mountain are conglomerate and basalt. Conglomerate is a sedimentary rock and basalt is an igneous rock, although there are some other different classifications of rocks.
Here we're sitting on a large piece of conglomerate rock. Conglomerate rock is basically sedimentary rock with different pebbles and boulder sizes clasted and formed together. And here we have what looks kind of like quartz, as we can tell there, which may be in the conglomerate rock. And just a reminder, conglomerate rock is one of the main types of rock here on Lookout Mountain.
Okay, so it looks like there's some quartz on this mountain too, or something similar.
And smaller.
Okay, so here's an up-close look of basalt. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, there was a lot of volcanic activity here a long time ago, and so that's why we have some igneous rocks on this mountain like basalt.
So here on the main peak, right underneath the flat basalt top, we can see some darkening in the rock color right along here. And we can assume this is basalt, and it's in a large chunk, and it's closer to the top, and it looks like the mountain has weathered around this section of basalt. Now we can see the top of this again is flat, and that is the basalt cap for that peak. And the top of this one right there is the basalt cap for that peak. And we've already seen, again, the basalt cap for the main peak.
Here is a small example of some cleavage on the mountain. You can see the whole valley from the top of this mountain.